for, which was not considered sa HGAB. We requested in the earlier hearings before House, but unfortunately it was not. If that can be placed, we will include that in our request, in our endorsement.
199 million for witness protection programs.
Yes.
Anyway, that's the reason why we really have this committee hearings para po yung mga, there are programs that are really essential but are not approved for some reason by the Department of Budget. Hindi po na-include ng DBM sa NEP, no? So, if I may, in case this will be approved, I hope that this will be treated as a good amendment.
Yes.
Lagi, kami na allergic na kami sa insertion eh. But there are really, here in the Senate, we're proud, yung mga insertion or amendment, as we call it, are really needed, no? And are institutional, mostly institutional. Sige, we'll take note of that, no? And then our chair is here, listening, you know, yung 199 million for witness protection program. With the Bureau of Corrections, siguro si General Katapang, our director, I remember, if I remember it right, during the first budget hearing under Secretary Boying Rimulya, one of the major projects dapat yung mega prison natin, no, because of the state of and the situation of the Bilibid now, dapat ito yung galagay sa Mindoro. Tama, no?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
And then it's supposedly 5 billion pesos, supposedly. Yun na ba yung cost? I think, if I remember right, kasi 2023 budget yata yun, 5 billion for the construction of the mega prison facility.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. The request was 6 billion.
6 billion.
And then Senate initially provided 200, but it was never augmented because during the session it was discussed during the plenary that if funds are made available, the remaining balance of about 5 billion plus will be provided.
But you would still, of course, because of the given the situation now, yung overcapacity ng congestion, and also yung nandun na rin napakahirap na rin i-maintain ng Bilibid ngayon because it's already surrounded, no? Na yung ang hirap ng tanggalin yung yung mga kalokohan doon dahil nga nandun na rin mismo yung community is there. So do you still, of course, I'm sure that you will still endorse that kung kayang matuloy to, you would still pursue?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, with the permission of our Secretary, we will request for about 6 billion as planned because this is really needed for us to ensure that the congestion will be addressed in Muntinlupa.
Well, this is I think we really have to act on this because ang sabi nga ang national congestion rate is, if correct me if it's 242.32%, no? And Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm and Davao Prison and Penal Farm are the most congested with a congestion rate of 617%. Tama ho ba itong mga figures na to?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Nakakalungkot na kasi because of these floodgate scandals, given the amounts of projects that are wasted, sayang itong 6 billion kung nasimulan natin kahit konti-konti nagawa na. No? Kahit tinapyasan lang natin itong mga nilustay ng mga ilan, natapos sana, no? So, but we will see. We'll see. Anyway, the President said yung 250 billion will be realigned mostly for mga social programs, no? But we're hoping that it can be used for some infrastructure projects, talagang mga kailangan talaga. So we'll see. So 6 billion pa, no? And this will be multi-year. Ano po ang what will be the capacity again?
I think we will be able with that amount to close down the minimum or medium security compound, which is about 6,000 PDLs, because per capita cost is about that much to transfer, to relocate and transfer these PDLs to better facilities outside Metro Manila.
Okay, thank you for that information. Kasi naanak ko lang kasi that was 2022, yung unang budget natin dito pagbalik for 2023. Kaya lang, unfortunately, hindi na pursue. Pero nakakapanghinayang lang. If it was just 5-6 billion, wala yun sa katiting ng mga nilustay dito. No?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Ng mga loko dito.
Yeah, because you passed a law, RA 11928, which is the Supermax. And it was decided by Senate that, and former Secretary Boying Remulla, to put the Supermax in Mindoro. So that initial amount of 6 billion was really earmarked.
Pero multi-year naman, hindi naman natin kaya.
Multi-year yan, sir. That's a total for to put up the Supermax is about 40 billion. So we just jump-start it so that slowly we transfer the maximum security compound to Mindoro.
Okay, thank you, Judge Katapan. I will go to Director Jimmy Santiago. Will take advantage. Judge Jimmy of NBI. Of course, yung pong anti-cybercrime is very important. Very, yan ang kalaban po natin ngayon, online. That's why we want to strengthen or augment yung pong budget. Palakasin po natin anti-cybercrime operation. Given the increasing volume and sophistication of online scams, hacking incidents, cyber attacks targeting both government and private institutions, how much is allocated by the agency for its anti-cybercrime operations?
Currently, 5 million lang nakaalat na budget, Your Honor. Kaya naghihingi po kami ng additional sana.
This year to 2025 is only 5 billion that was approved?
Yes, sir. Actually, yung na-grant na sa amin dapat last year ay nabalik po kami sa 2024 budget. Kaya ito po, nanghihingi kami ng additional na 460,164,000 para po yun sa aming 4 na projects.
We'll go to the details later, no? So 400 for the cybercrime unit.
Kasama na po yun, but ito po ay restoration of hazard duty pay, request for additional allocation for strengthening the national security and intelligence operation. Doon po. Tapos, augmentation ng insurance expenses and construction of an office in Lucena, Your Honor.
Sige, we'll just get the details, no? Pero we're more interested talaga doon sa strengthening and improvement ng anti-cybercrime, considering that yearly we have a lot of scams, cyber attacks, and mga online hacking that happens. So we want NBI, PNP cybercrime, of course the ICT. Yan yung yan yung the new and clear and present danger kasi online na po halos lahat. So please give us in detail so that we can study and we'll see what we can andito naman ang chain natin so that we can digest and see what we can give, no, to improve the cybercrime division of NBI.
Yes, Your Honor, we will submit one, Your Honor.
So how closely does NBI coordinate with the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or ICC, and the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group and other law enforcement agency in its cyber operations? Meron po tayong coordination, meron po tayong coordination with other agencies?
Yes, Your Honor, coordinated naman kami, cybercrime ng PNP, tapos meron tayo ngayon National Cyber Coordinating Council, sir. Actually, yesterday, nandun lang sila sa office at nag-meet na naman nga kami para ma-strengthen namin ang aming capability, sir.
Okay, tsaka yung yung pong accomplishments of the agency in terms of cybercrime cases successfully filed or prosecuted this year. So at least we will be able to justify yung ating pong augmentation, no? Medyo malaki kasi yung budget nyo. But we would need probably to see the accomplishments, how many cases filed, and successfully filed or prosecuted this year. Doon po sa, and the targets for 2026.
Yes, Your Honor, sir. We will comply.
Okay, thank you for that. No? Kasi tayo, ito yung mga hininga natin, matinulungan nating agencies, no? So, that we need to add to improve their progress and projects. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Chair. I just be to listen to the other agencies as well. So, nice to good luck to OIC Sec Frederick Vida and the DOJ family. Of course, nice to see some familiar faces. Soljan Darlene, of course, who I've worked with in the housing industry. Nice to see you back in government service, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator JV. I'll continue where Senator JV left off with NBI. Director Santiago, first, it's good to see you. Good that you continued your service to the Filipino people. Lalo na ngayon, kailangan natin ng talagang mga may experience dahil marami tayong hinahabol na corruption sa gobyerno. At maganda rin magkatabi kayo ni General Katapang. May mga nahuli nyo, bigay nyo kagad sa kanya.
Mabilis na.
Oo, magkatabi kayo. No? Diba? Sinadya yata ni Secretary yun para mag-usap na kayo kagad. No? I saw in your budget, Director Santiago, na you requested 6.5 billion, but the ones na ang na-approve lang ay 1.3. No? Medyo malaki yung discrepancy. Can you tell us which ones ang hindi na-approve but you think should be approved and priority?
Ang total po nung hindi na-approve ay 460 million 164,000. Ito po yung binanggit ko na rin po kanina, restoration of hazard and duty pay, request for additional allocation to strengthen our national security and intelligence operation, augmentation of insurance expenses, and construction of our district office in Lucena. So yun po ang kinakailangan namin na hindi po napasama sa budget.
Ito ba in order of priority ito, Director?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Ito po yung talagang kailangan namin na sana po'y matulungan nyo po.
Sige po, just submit to us yung in order of priority kasi nakita ko malaki yung cut almost 4 billion yung not cut, no, hindi na approve ng DBM, no. So and right now narinig ko nga kanina kila Secretary, the NBI is tasked to investigate many of these flood control issues. So importante na mabigyan kayo ng suporta, no, para mabilis yung trabaho, no? Kasi the more support, the faster, more efficient that you can dispense with your work. So pasabit na lang sa amin yung breakdown in order of priority.
Opo, sir.
But at the same time, Director, nakita ko yung unfilled positions na NBI is about 993 positions.
822 na lamang
822 na lang.
Opo, yes, sir.
And ano mga positions to, Director? And bakit mataas ang unfilled?
Yun pong plantilla position namin na allowed kami sa OSSP ay 2,272. Ang filled position na po ay 1,450. Ang unfilled po ay 822 na nga. Pero kami patuloy hong nagre-recruit at nagpo-promote para ma-fill upan itong mga kakulangan na ito.
Bakit po may kahirapan ba sa pagkuha ng tao, kuha ng agents, mga agents, mga investigators?
Dahil po doon sa yung nagkaroon ng modernization, na reorganization, medyo napigilan po kami ng DBM para pero ngayon po ginagawa na namin ng paraan at ito nga po, patuloy po ang aming pagre-recruit, lalo na ng mga agents.
Okay. Okay, so hopefully, Director, in the next
few months makita natin may improvement doon sa pagkuha natin ng tao?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. Patuloy po ang aming pagre-recruit at